Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Bitten. I think we're up to episode 7 already, out of 13. That's crazy that the show's already halfway done, or season's already halfway done. But this episode we get to see Elena's finally in New York again. She's staying with the pack for now, and the Mutts are still going against the pack, and Antonio and Jeremy get hurt in this episode very badly. Spoiler alert, we do get a death in this episode. I won't spoil the death because he wasn't so much of a main character, so I'm not going to spoil it. It just brings us more to that climax that the Mutts are doing even more to the pack, and how will the pack attack again after all these losses. So I won't say who died, but is, one of the lesser pack members. But yeah, so we do also get to see Jeremy. He's hurt, so in the end of the episode he collapses, so we don't know what's going on with him. And that's pretty much what's going on. That's the whole story there. Someone does die, and still that prolonged story about the Mutts. Philip's side of the story, because that's the Toronto grounded side of the story, we get to see that he is running this new campaign, trying to get footage of, obviously, the werewolves, and Elena, actually, that he doesn't know is werewolves, but he's trying to get the footage and the rights for this for his job. So does this get him getting closer to that Elena as a werewolf? Who knows, but at least it's something, at least he's doing something. And then we also have, I can't think of the guy's name, the one who also lived in Toronto with Elena. He's staying behind because his girlfriend's pregnant, so we explore that story a little bit more. And will he tell her that he is a werewolf? Because will that complicate pregnancy? It seems like she has already gone through things in the past dealing with pregnancy, so she obviously doesn't want this one to go wrong. So it's going to be interesting to see if he does reveal that he's a werewolf. And again, will this complicate things? So that's pretty much the 3 stories that are going on in this episode. I thought this was a good episode. I'm not going to say it was extravagant. Usually with these death episodes, it's just saying, alright, more happens to the pack, that they have to kill the Mutts. But the person that dies in this episode really wasn't a big player. Did they play the emotional role here? Yes. But he wasn't really a big character. So I hate that they're killing off so many characters in only 7 episodes. We had this person who died this episode, and then I think in episode 3 or something, Eric, his name was, also died. I think it was Eric. So all these people are dying in the pack. I guess it's showing, yes, the Mutts are, trying their hardest to go against the pack, but I think it was a little bit, maybe a little bit too many deaths, especially since we're just learning these characters. I want to care for these characters and then kill them off, kill off the person who died here and the person who died a couple episodes ago. So I thought it was just a little the death. It seems like they're using that plot a lot with this series. Other than that, the Mutt story doesn't really progress that much again. I love the Jeremy attack, though, because I think characters obviously we care about are Elena, Clay, and Jeremy. Those are ones that have been developed, and once Jeremy gets attacked, you feel something. And you're like, oh, well, I don't want him to die. He's our alpha. I don't want him to die. So I like that cliffhanger. And, he's obviously going to survive, but how is he going to survive? What is he going to do next? So I do like that portion of the story, and that Jeremy also was weakened in this episode, showing again that the Mutts are a very strong antagonist. Now the Philip story. I always talk about this just because it kind of annoys me. I like Philip's character. I really like the romance between those two. I don't read the books. I know Clay and Elena obviously are the ship to like, but I really do like Philip and Elena. And I feel like they're not dividing the stories right. It feels like 2 different worlds a little bit too much. I still say bring Philip into New York. It make less of, oh, here's New York, Elena has to go back to New York. Here's Toronto, she has to go back there. At least this episode, it wasn't the end of the episode. It's like, you know what? Hate this. Someone died again. Gotta go back to Toronto. Like she's been doing every episode. Literally, I think she went back and forth every episode. In the end, she was like, I can't deal with this. And that's getting a little annoying. Bring Philip to New York. that story will progress however it has to progress. So that's one thing I'm going to keep saying in my review until it happens. Because I think it will happen this season. I think he will find out, and after that, if he stays, who knows. I think he's in all 13 episodes, so I don't know when he will find out, but it seems like he's getting a little closer at least. But yeah, I thought this was an okay episode. Again, the death was okay. I feel like it was more of like, oh, well, we killed somebody, you know, yay, than actually impactful death. But yeah, okay episode. We'll see where it goes. It was better than last episode, which was a total filler. But hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, I'll be reviewing Bitten next week for Werewolf Monday, so hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Rent Situations, and don't forget to like my Facebook page, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.